In just a few minutes, I'm going to teach you the Mexican way we say what's up. And if you're lucky enough to go to Mexico, or do you have any Mexican friends, feel free to use it because créeme, believe me, you're going to be speaking like a local. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos. Welcome to Spring Spanish. Yo soy María Fernanda and I am one of the Spanish teachers here at Spring Spanish. And today I will be teaching you 8 different ways that you can ask how are you to someone in Spanish. I mean, using ¿cómo estás? It's perfect way to ask, but it's way overused by Spanish learners. So if you want to stand out, it's better to use some alternatives, especially number 7. That will become really handy if you go to Mexico and you want to sound like a local. So, ¿estás listo? As I have mentioned previously, in this video I'm going to teach you 8 chunks to use instead of ¿cómo estás? Because if you have watched my videos before, you know that I like to teach you how to impress your Spanish-speaking friends. Speaking of which, did you know that we publish 5 free weekly lessons on our YouTube channel? Yes, you heard right. So if you don't want to miss them, go and click the subscribe button and also the bell to get the notifications of your 5 weekly Spanish lessons. And while you're at it, por favor, please, if you like my videos, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up too. Now, let's start the lesson. La primera es, the first one is, ¿qué tal? This means, how are you? What's up? How are things? And if you want to apply them in a phrase, you could say, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, how are you? Yo muy bien, ¿y tú qué tal? I am very good. And you, what's up? La número 2, number 2, is ¿cómo vas? This literally means how are you going, which because vas comes from the verb ir and this means to go. So if you want to be very specific about how are you going with something, then you could say ¿cómo vas con la mudanza? How are you going with the move? Un poco cansada, pero vamos bien. A little bit tired, but we're going good. La tercera es, the third one is, ¿qué hay de nuevo? What's new?
¿Qué de nuevo, viejo?
So, just like mi amigo Bugs Bunny said, you can use this phrase for someone that probably you have seen for a long time or that you are surprised to see that person, and then instead of popping a just random ¿cómo estás? You can say Oye, hace mucho que no te veo. ¿Qué hay de nuevo? Hey, long time no see. What's new? La número 4, the number 4, ¿qué cuentas? Similar translation to this in English could be what's your story? What story can you tell me? I mean, it's a way of asking of someone how are they doing by asking them to tell the story of how their life has been like lately. For example, Hola Ana, supe que te fuiste a vivir a Houston. ¿Qué cuentas? Hello Anna, I found out that you moved to Houston. What's up? What's your story? La número 5, number 5, ¿cómo andas? And this one actually can mean how are you as well in Spanish. Ay, I know, right? But let's break this one down. ¿Cómo means how, and andar comes from the action of moving somewhere by walking, going, hanging around. But if we have to find a translation in English, which is a bit difficult, but I would suggest it will be something like, how are you dealing with this movement? Or how are you moving? So let's see the following example. Estar fuera de casa puede ser difícil. ¿Cómo andas? Being far away from home can be difficult. How are you? La número 6, number 6, ¿qué pasa? And this is somewhat popular because I have seen them in movies. You can hear them on the streets. I mean, ¿qué pasa literally means what's happening. What's happening with you. So you can apply in the following way. Hola amigo, ¿qué pasa contigo? Hey amigo, What's happening with you? Hey amigo, encontré un nuevo trabajo y estoy muy feliz. ¿Y contigo? Hey my friend, I found a new job and I'm very happy. And with you? La número 7. Number 7. Well, remember I told you in the beginning that I was going to teach you the Mexican way of saying what's up? Well, actually this means more like how are you doing? But believe me, if you use this while you're in Mexico, you'll be treated just like a local there. So feel free to use ¿Qué onda? I know, the Mexicans under slang that do not make sense in English whatsoever. Because this literally means what wave. But apply into real life context actually will make sense in Mexico. Let's see the following example. Hola güey, ¿qué onda? Hey dude, what's up? How you doing? Nada, aquí estudiando para mi examen de inglés. Nothing, just studying for my English exam. Or you can also apply the Joyce famous how you doing and apply with your own Mexican style.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, ¿qué onda? Last but no least, la número 8, number 8. ¿Todo bien? La forma más rápida y fácil de decir. The quickest and easiest way to say all good, and thank God this one can be translated from word to word from English. So feel free to use it with your Spanish speaking friends. Next time you see them, say, Hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien con tu familia? Hey my friend, how are you? All good with your family? Sí amigo, muchas gracias. ¿Y tú qué onda? ¿Qué tal? Yes, thank you so much. And you, what's up? How are you doing? So mis amigos, do you know all of these chunks that you can use in Spanish to say how are you? Or what about, do you know any other chunks to replace ¿Cómo estás? If you do, please let me know in the comments below. I really hope you have learned something new today and that with this, you're ready to take your Spanish to the next level. What about starting with the free Spanish training we have for you, where we explain the chunk method, how it works to help you to speak fluent Spanish without cramming words and without grammar lists. Don't forget that I will see you next week with another not so boring Spanish lesson. Adios! Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and share the videos with your friends.